It is 3 in the morning. The house is silent. The world is asleep. Yet, your mind is a screaming amphitheater of noise. You are replaying a conversation from 5 years ago. You are catastrophizing about a meeting that hasn't happened yet. You are dissecting your own inadequacy, layer by agonizing layer. You are not thinking. You are suffering. Welcome to Rooted Wisdom. Today, we are performing an exorcism of the monkey mind. We are cutting through the noise with the scalpel of direct truth. If you are tired of being held hostage by your own thoughts, stay. If you prefer comfort over clarity, click away now. Before we can stop overthinking, we must understand what it actually is. Society tells you that you overthink because you are sensitive, or intelligent, or just a worrier. These are comforting lies. The harsh truth is this: overthinking is a failure of discipline. It is an addiction to the illusion of control. Modern psychology often identifies rumination as a maladaptive coping mechanism. Your brain, evolving for survival in a dangerous world, constantly scans for threats. In the absence of tigers, it turns your email inbox, your social status, and your uncertain future into life or death scenarios. You believe that if you churn data long enough, if you replay the scenario one more time, you will find the solution. You won't. You are merely revving an engine that is disconnected from the wheels. You are burning energy while remaining completely stationary. You are mistaking anxiety for preparation. So, how do we break the loop? We turn to rationality. We turn to the bedrock of Stoic philosophy. The primary weapon against mental chaos is the dichotomy of control. It is simple, unyielding, and entirely sufficient if applied correctly. There are things up to us, and things not up to us. Up to us are our opinions, our aspirations, our desires, and the things we choose to do or avoid. Not up to us are our bodies, our property, our reputations, and whatever is not our own doing. Overthinking is almost exclusively focused on what is not up to you. You obsess over what someone thinks of you. That is not up to you. You obsess over the outcome of an exam you already took. That is not up to you. You obsess over the future state of the economy. That is not up to you. The Stoic master Epictetus warned that if you desire things that are not up to you, you are bound to be unfortunate. You are choosing wretchedness. When your mind drifts into the past, you are engaging with ghosts. When it drifts anxiously into the future, you are engaging with fiction. The only reality is right now. The only domain you command is your own reasoned choice in this immediate moment. This requirement for mental discipline is not unique to Athens or Rome. It echoes through all corridors of deep wisdom. In the traditions rooted in the wisdom of the Imams, there is a profound emphasis on the concept of Akal, the supreme intellect, the faculty of reason that must govern the lower self. The mind that overthinks is a mind where the Akal has been usurped by emotion and whim. It is a chariot with wild horses and no driver. Consider the insight often attributed to Imam Ali in the Nahj al-Balagha regarding the nature of the heart and mind. He notes that the heart, the seat of our inner state, is capable of the highest wisdom, but it is also easily corrupted by unchecked desires or fears. When fear dominates, it drowns out reason. When hope becomes excessive fantasy, it detaches us from reality. The overthinking mind is often suffering from a lack of tawakkul. This is not passive resignation, but an active, rational trust in the architecture of reality. It is the realization that you do your duty, you prepare, you work, you act with virtue, and then you release the outcome to a power vastly greater than your own ego. Trying to mentally micromanage the universe is not just exhausting, it is a form of arrogance. It is assuming a burden that was never yours to carry. Philosophy without application is just intellectual posturing. You need a protocol to stop the spiral. Here is the practical application of rooted wisdom. Before we begin, a necessary disclaimer. The advice here is philosophical and cognitive strategy for the common human struggle of overthinking. If you are suffering from clinical anxiety, OCD, depression, or trauma, these are medical conditions. Do not use YouTube videos as a substitute for professional psychiatric care. Seek help. It is a rational act. Now, the protocol for the wandering mind. Step 1. The interruption. You must catch the thought before it becomes a spiral. Most people are asleep at the wheel. When you feel the familiar tightness in the chest, the repetitive loop starting, you must physically interrupt it. Say out loud, "Stop." Or, "This is not useful." You need a jolt to break the cognitive momentum. Step 2, the audit of control. Once interrupted, subject the thought to the harsh light of the dichotomy. Ask, is the subject of this worry currently under my direct control? If the answer is no, and it usually is, you must mentally discard it. Visualize putting it in a trash incinerator. It is dead data. If the answer is yes, define the immediate next physical action you can take, do it, and then move on. Step 3, containment. If your brain insists on worrying, schedule it. Give yourself 15 minutes at 6 p.m. to write down every catastrophic thought you have. When the time is up, close the notebook. You are teaching your brain that worry has a boundary. It is not allowed to roam free 24 hours a day. To conclude, we must return to the direct truth. Mental calm is not a lucky accident of genetics. It is not something that happens when life finally gets easy. Life will never get easy. Mental calm is a discipline. It is a muscle built through the daily practice of rejecting nonsense thoughts. You are responsible for the state of your own mind. Stop acting like a victim of your own neurology. Utilize your ACL, your reason. Distinguish between what is real and what is merely noise. The cost of overthinking is your life, spent entirely in the hypothetical, missing the only reality you will ever have. Stop it. If this message cut through the noise, subscribe to Rooted Wisdom. We do not offer comfort here, we offer clarity. Like this video to help the algorithm find others who need this reality check. Turn on notifications. Remain rooted in reason. Dismiss the rest.